Hello everyone and welcome back to Humankind, the Roman Empire. Well, not much of the Roman Empire is there yet. We're still with the Egyptians. We are in turn 25 now, and yeah, we can do one of our first major actions now, and that is boosting the productivity of Memphis by attaching the outpost of one of our other territories, like this one here. With that action here that cost me 30 influence, we kind of like get this one here all belonging to Memphis. It's a good thing for that one here, as this one offers us 10 food and 11 industry. Memphis is lacking food. We do have industry in Memphis, but we lack the food for proper growth. Down here we have another outpost that would give us an insane amount of industry, but no food. So not much of a help here. So I'm going ahead now and attach this one here for the growth. There it is. And now, as we can see, it develops into something into an outpost of the city. So this one here belongs now to one city. And as we can see, it's also highlighted here in this area. And as we can see, the next attachment will cost us 80 influence. Quite a lot. But we're getting there, as we're also getting more and more influence now every turn. Especially then with the finishing of the pyramids in 3 turns. Which is now sped up, by the way, because from 4 to 3 turns, because we have now 37 industry in Memphis and 19 food. So we are growing now more quickly, and building projects that we undertake are going to be finished faster. Now I'm continuing here with my scouting. There's actually horses. My enemy here, those guys, the Hattusa or Hittites, they actually found horses. I have no horses at the moment. I do have what, please? I have some unknown strategic resource there. I have, well, I think this is a porcelain that gives me money and stability. Well, at least something, I guess. Let's just see. This one is taken now, so there's no expansion up here north anymore. 2 more turns for the pyramids, and Memphis also got another pop. Let's just check. We can have, of course, now a queue. The archers, for example, which then take 5 more turns from now on. The archers I would definitely like to take for protection. Also, the lumberyard is my next project then for infrastructure in Memphis. Why? Because here we do have artisan quarters to forest tiles. And the lumberyard is profiting from every forest for +1 industry. Basically boosting us by another +2 industry for this tile here alone. That's pretty big. But also for all the future forest tiles, of course, that we take for the city, we get +1 for industry. Now, that's pretty exciting, right? Now, there's something else, though, that we need to choose from now. I can't attach anymore, but what we should be... Oh, no, city is not possible yet as well. So we keep the outposts for now that we have. And what we can do there is we wait for them to grow a bit faster or to grow to more pops, and we can use that later. Now, let's just check my era there. We haven't gotten a single era score yet. What do we need to do? We need to claim 9 territories. That's a lot. We need to have 6 districts. We need to have 600 influence for our next era star. And we need to have a total of 6 military units and 4 technologies, right? Before we can actually grow. So it's already taking a long time, as opposed to the open dev that we've played, where everything was developing quite quickly. There is another thing and another thing up there. Let's go to this one and find out. We should still scout, of course. It's so important to scout. There we have a war declaration, so we can't advance. And I think we have a problem here. And that problem is... No, I don't want to fight. Why do we fight now? I did not attack them. My development... We are in forest tiles here, so that's fine. Oh, and they have the higher ground though. Let's just see what happens here. They're looking towards that unit now, so I guess we can flank them and try to do a bit more damage. Nope. Actually, we get +1 here if we fight because of the allies that we have. So this is a skirmish. It's not a war declaration. It's just a skirmish because our units were close to each other. Right, we need to do this battle there. But it's not a war. So it's not something that affects us that much there. I think we get a grievance, but that's it. We've won this one against those guys here, right? The Harappans, once again. We have the trade treaty though. We have the crisis now, and we have the attacked me grievance. Oh, by the way, our war score should be better than theirs. It is, because we've just won a battle against them. A skirmish. It's not a war. What I need to do is, I need to get my units out there though quickly. Because as with this area there, if they claim this one now and they already have something there, I can't move my units at all anymore. So this is not possible. We also get an event, the propaganda machine. Alright, so the enemy is using a propaganda about the battle. Like, we won the battle, but the enemy says they won the battle. What do we want to do? We want to accept it. This one gives me a negative stability. We want to challenge it, cost me money. And we do get 10 stability in Memphis. I cannot see now Memphis stability. Or we would document it and get 20 science. Of course we're going with that route. We want the science, and with that we finish the calendar right now. How very good. Researched the calendar. Our next target has been finished, and with that we can choose now something new. Domestication gives me the horse strategic resource. It only takes 2 turns. We could also go with the warrior for another 2 turns, and the city fortification. Let's go with the horses and just hope that we find some horses then, because we have lots of strategic resources here that have not been discovered yet. So there might be some horses lurking around. Ah, another skirmish. Let's have this one instantly oh, alright. So that was a defeat. Instant resolution is not a good idea, it seems. Because the computer said we lost. We got another 8 science and 10 influence out of this one. Perfect. 10 influence we can definitely use. Oh, and there is a barbarian encampment now, so a big one. This is spawning now those military units there that could take or could ransack our outposts and cities. We need to be careful there. So I should really be focusing on getting some military units out now, like this archer here. Domestication researched. So the horses have been unlocked now. And I would also like to go with the city defense next to get us a palisade. They are continuing with their expansion. So this is not a faction. This is independent people. And they're pressuring us now from that side. They've just taken this territory there. And they might move barbarians then to our city. Let's speed up our military production. Also our fortifications. I continue with my scouts. There is something here, and I think that is... Oh, a violent tribe dwells in this place.
Follow me.
Alright, let's get the treasure that is beside them. But I think we should really focus a bit more on our army right now, because that's not looking so good. Oh god, what the... Let's station my regiment there. And can we instantly purchase another unit? 216 it costs us. For 4 coin we cannot instantly purchase another unit. That's not good. Alright, and I don't have any defense there. We've built the pyramid though. So the Egyptian pyramid is now standing. It gives me a bit more production, and it gives me the influence bonus that we want. And also the main plaza influence bonus that we can have then in addition. But we need armies. So let's go ahead and have the next archer. What are they doing there? I would really like to know that now. 40 coin. 40 coin. Wait. Purchase it. Yes. That was luck. That was pure luck. We got the archer on time. I mean, these are melees, but we are in the city, so hopefully we get a bonus there. Oh, that's not looking good. And palisades still take 1 more turn, then we could have a wall. I could actually get us another pyramid out there. And stability is fine. Let's get the pottery workshop for now. on the way. No more military unit because we're down to 1 pop already. Right, so I definitely don't want to have another military unit. Ransacking, I'm not doing that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move my scouts up here again, because I might need to convert them into military units. City defense has been researched, and we've unlocked our first era star and get 107 fame points with that. What is the era star? Science bonus, our very first one. There it is, because we unlocked now 4 technologies. Okay, perfect. They're backing off again, probably because we have the archers ready. They're waiting in there now. They're also costing me, of course, upkeep 1 for each one of them, reducing our income to +2 only. But it's still fine. The main plaza has been built. We are +9 influence now. And I would like to go ahead now, and since we get the next pop coming in, let's have the granary. Let's have the... Oh, wait a second. Let's have the palisade first. Right, city defense is what we need right now. Let's get this one on the way. And our next research, masonry, pretty good because we have the rocky fields. Bronze working, really good because it gives me the bronze, the copper special resource, and also spearmen as a very, very strong military unit. And let's go with the masonry. Fishing, not so important right now because harbor is not in our area for now, other than this outpost, but we cannot build anything there. Alright, let's end this turn. We got an osmosis event and we are benefiting because we are in the proximity of someone. Doesn't tell us that. And we got the masonry research because of that. Because we are closer to another civilization, we learned their tech. And we learned the masonry tech. So we can go ahead with the bronze right away. We definitely should be going this route. Alright. We have 10 influence now per turn. That means I need to wait only a few more turns before I can build another city. Which is what we should be pushing out. Alright. Let's retreat. The barbarians are attacking us down here. And lucky us, we are retreating in the right direction. They might be following us though. Another osmosis event and another science boost. Because we're getting it now from, I think, Hattusa. And this is unlocking us the bronze working right away. I'm not saying no to that. So, perfectly fine. Let's go with the irrigation. This one gives me the public fountain. Very cool, because every district that we build reduces stability of the city. And this one boosts the stability once again. We're still at 90%, but this one might be going down now soon. And this time they're attacking, and I can't do anything here. I can do it in a manual battle. My side is weaker. We can try this one. Let's try and deploy
Off we go.
in the camp. Unfortunately, they're all melee. My scouts. Oh, it's actually horse units already. And the next horse unit moves in. So these are the barbarians, and they're pretty strong. There's not that much that we can do about that, really. Let's move up, because there we have the higher ground and we can protect ourselves a bit, even though it's not helping that much, of course. Still took a bit more damage, of course. And we will never find out what's lurking behind that resource. Perfect, the palisades have been built, and this has a nice graphical effect, because now all the districts here are within a wall. That doesn't include the outpost though, unfortunately. But at least my city, Memphis, is now fortified. That's pretty good for the archers, because they can really fire from a safe distance now. Science osmosis event, I'm going to wait on that, because I want to finish the irrigation first. And in Memphis, we can have a new construction now. And that is the warrior. So we get the first melee unit as well that we need. Next research gives me the wheel, and we should be going for that. First of all, it gives me roads in my empire. So all my cities are being connected and my outposts. So my movement is increased. and we get the special Egyptian unit, the Markabata, right? So with that one here, we have a horsed unit then, but it does cost me horses, and I think we don't have any horses. Nope, we don't have any horses in my empire yet. And then I'm going with the organized warfare because it allows me to use the reinforcements, which is pretty powerful in wars because you can use outer units then to reinforce your current units. And since we have that osmosis event, let's use that and speed it up to only 3 turns instead of 7. The warrior has been built, so we have a smaller regiment now there that we can use. And in Memphis, let's go ahead and boost the growth of Memphis there a bit, right? With a granary. Pretty important. Because we're only at 1 pop there right now. Not very good.
Greetings.
Babylonians, you want something from us? Nope, just a crisis. Because they claimed the territory. We could trade everything.
Oh.
They accept. The 15 coin, let's do this. We have the money. And that's it. There's also an event, a Hollow Victory. After a protracted battle, your armies force themselves through the gates only to be greeted by grisly sight. Many of the inhabitants of the besieged city, men, women and children alike, lay dead in the street and hovel, bodies still and lips blue. A scout sniffing an uncorked vial offers a grim prognosis. They have been poisoned. What should we do? How should the dead be handled? Cart the bodies away and burn them. That gives me a modified social access towards progress. And respect them gives me more authority. Go with respect. Authority is the Roman way. Even though we are Egyptians at this point. Next turn. We are in 4000 BCE. So still a lot of time. We're still perfectly in the era right now. In the ancient era, we have 2 stars at the moment. The next growth is coming along. We have 135 influence. So I might soon be able to... Yeah, we could actually attach the outpost right now, giving us a huge industry bonus. Or we wait for another city to develop. We're going with the city, I think. Yes, the city will be more powerful. We got the next boost. So the next production here has been finished. These barbarians, they're worrying me a bit. So what we can do though is the lumberyard now. So this is boosting us with the forest tiles. Definitely something to keep in mind, or definitely something to do. Perfect. Also, this one got another pop now. Right, so using this one now as an attachment makes it worth it. Plus, as an outpost, we can even build something here, as we can see. It does, however, cost direct influence, right? This artisan quarter here, that gives me a special resource, however, costs influence. So I'm not doing that right now. These special resources, that would be a real waste there at the moment. Not that much we can do. I could go ahead and... We're not going to defeat them for now, or trying that, because I think we're too weak for that. I'm waiting. Alright, we finished another boosted technology, and that basically means that we have now no current technology that would be within our research power, because we finished so many techs now so quickly, thanks to 3 osmosis events, that the next ones are pretty expensive, because, you know, they're far away in the future. Let's go ahead and have the wheel. Because the roads are really important. We have the influence now. So I would like to go ahead and develop this one now into a city. And yes, we're going to do that. Let's have the second city. Thebes, it's called for now. And with that, we have finally managed to get 2 cities. This is pretty big. We also get another big influence bonus on that now. So we have now 19 influence per turn at 33. So we can expand there a bit quicker. And as a fact of that, we could already attach this one to Thebes and all of its production value. I'm not doing that for now. Thebes, by the way, has a negative food supply. So let's move the pop there over to have the positive thingy going on again. And we might need to have a farm. somewhere if I want. I could also just have, though, some direct building for that, like the granary that boosted. So I would rather go with industry, to be honest. And over there we have the 8 industry. Let's take this and also have the granary. Oops. The granary on the way. So we also get some more food in. I could also have a pyramid for this one. Right? For this alone. Huh. Yep. Sorry. That's actually what we need to do. Because the pyramid is also a maker quarter. And that means I don't need the maker quarter all the time. But for one territory, I can have one pyramid. And I should be using that. And let's use it here. Because there we get the most out of it. Does take a while. In Memphis, our capital, we can go ahead. We have a bit of food here now. There's also a bit another pop now that can work on money, for example. But money, I would rather focus on the growth right now, to be honest. Yep. Sacrificing a bit of money there. Also, we might have another... Oh, by the way, this attachment, this territory, can also have a pyramid in it, right? So we can still go ahead and have another pyramid here if I want to. We should. And here I'm not sacrificing so much food. So I'm going ahead and have another pyramid. Right over there. Then we have one here, and then another one here. This is really, really cool, to be honest. So that we can have several of these buildings. Oh, an event. Animal magic. As the harvest season draws close, the common folk are worried. With many farms scattered across the empire, last year an infestation of rodents, largely rats and mice, plundered granaries. However, rumors have it that one enterprising village mitigated the problem by using cats. This is cool. You know where cats come from? From Egypt. So, well, they were basically domesticated there in a big scale, to fight off rodents. And this event totally fits our era and totally fits Egyptians. That is really cool. What do we want to do? Which of them do you want to officially employ? The cats or the ferrets? Let's go with the cats. I love cats. And we're going with cats domestication in Egypt. Let's end the turn. One more turn, then we have another pyramid. And the Harappans triggered a population mitigation. What? They have moved 2 of my pops to them. Look at that. They are plus 10 over there. Why and how is it possible to move the pop? Interesting. Very interesting. Let's go ahead. We don't have the pop, unfortunately, to build more military units for now. So I'm doing my best here of boosting my food and thus my growth. With that, we can do that. Flood irrigation. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 river tiles. And we get 1 food for every river tile in the city. Let's use that. And in Thebes, we have... 2 more turns for the pyramid. And in Memphis, we have 75 industry now. I love that. By the way, we can also attach this outpost now to Memphis. And that's what I'm going to do. Yep, we're attaching this one now to Memphis. And thus get a whopping 100 industry boost now in Memphis. That is insane. That is a lot. Ooh. We can have our first artisan quarter as well. Though I don't see any... Let's go ahead and have the stoneworks as the next one. And then probably the fountain. Yep, because we need the stability. No one knows if this is a fine kingdom so far. We are really under pressure there right now. And I'm a bit scared, to be honest. Because in the north, we have the Harappans, which are very powerful at this point. They have quite some military units there at our border now. Also, they have big cities. To the south, we have a barbarian kingdom forming there right now. Pretty big as well. Not so strong, I think. But still a lot of these smaller kingdoms. So we need to get our act together. And we need to get units out as quickly as possible. Stay tuned.